shoulders, I don't even know how I'm dealing. Feel like a part of me missing, and I've been looking around, but it's not in my vision. All that I got is earned, not given, but I feel locked down like my brain in prison. Spend a couple thousand to ease my mind, then I get it back, but I know I'm not fine. Everything built up all over time, but I gotta let it out, I can't hold it inside. Keep a smile on my face when they looking at me, but I know that's my only disguise. I be trying to get away from my problems. Yeah, you can run, but you can't hide. I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them, I won't back down, I'ma beat them. Yeah, I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them, I won't back down, I'ma beat them. I'm starting to feel like I've been under pressure. I'm keeping my foot on their neck, I won't let up. I know when I fall down, I gotta just get up. I brush it all off, I'm better than ever. Been through a lot, but I'm never gonna settle. Know that I've been heating up like a kettle. Thinking back when I was studying dental, now I got plaques coming on the way, that's special. Yeah, they all come from my spot, but I never stop moving. Gotta do more when I feel like I'm losing. Putting in work, that's the only solution. You the only one who you really be fooling. Damn, trying to find peace inside my head. I've been talking to God, but I'm left on red. I ain't got time to be feeling upset, so I keep doing my best. I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them, I won't back down, I'ma beat them. Yeah, I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them, I won't back down, I'ma beat them. We done came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. We came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. Hey, run it up, made a lot, but that's not enough. Got the labels all calling us, talking to me, but I hang it up, cause I got my fans and I'm proud of us. Never do it for the cameras, song a week and that stamina. Keep it going, I'm an animal, I unleash when they let me loose. I've been ready since like 02, getting my bread, now how about you? 100% that's all I do, so now please don't talk about me. Sold out shows, that's all I see, yeah they said no I in team, so I gotta be MVP. Come on. We done came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. We came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. Hey, never getting too cozy, cause they all coming for me. Used to sleep on the rollaway, now the whole team got the rollies. Roll deep in the Suburban, backseat and she working. This the life that I dreamed about when I couldn't pay the room service. Now it's electric curtains, but I still just scratch the surface. I'ma get right back to working, till I get my mom's the Birkin, till I get my pops the new bands, till I get my bro a few M's, till I got the whole fam, they ain't never gotta go to work again. We done came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. We came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. When it come down to it, I'ma bet on me. Ain't nobody fuck with me mentally. Talking that shit, you dead to me, cause I ain't got time for my enemies. Told her come through, get ahead to me. Telling that truth, it'll set you free. I ain't like them, cause I'm all I need. When it come down to it, I'ma bet on me. Let me tell you right now, I'm the realest. Ain't nobody else ever do it like I did it. I ain't really had a competition in a minute, and a lot of other rappers out here flying spirit. I'ma stay consistent, feeling like a man on a mission. Ballin' like I play for the Pistons, but I'm Blake Griffin. I'ma switch cities, doing shows. I be living on the road, going all around the globe. When it come down to it, I'ma never settle. I be trying to get the bands like it's heavy metal. I'ma put my keep it on the pedal, cause nobody ever gave me shit, I had to go and get it. I've been here for a while like a veteran, been through a lot, but it turned me to a better man. Everything I do is me and myself, now I gotta be a legend when I put it on a shelf. When it come down to it, I'ma bet on me. Ain't nobody fuck with me mentally. Talking that shit.
What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome to Easy Money, a sports betting show, July 16th, 2021. Have a pretty good show today. Finally, there's some sports on. There ain't been no sports on like almost all week. I mean, other than you had the All-Star game on Tuesday. You had one NBA Finals game, and then until yesterday, the Open Championship for golf started. But today we have baseball's back. Start the second half of the season after All-Star break. NBA Finals game on Sunday. Have a UFC fight night tomorrow night. We'll talk about. So a pretty decent show for you guys today here on this Friday. Hope everybody's having a good end of their work week. Getting ready to go enjoy the weekend. Get this turned off real quick. All right, I had to get that music turned off real quick. But yeah, thanks for joining us here on Easy Money, a sports betting show. Just 1 second. Shit. All right. Having some technical difficulties there for a minute with the computer, but here we go. We'll start out. We'll talk about the basketball game first, NBA game. They don't play till tomorrow night. Series is tied 2-2. Phoenix Suns won the first 2 games at home. Then the Bucks won the next 2 games at home. Now they're back in Phoenix for Game 5. Okay. Make sure, as of last night, they had it as a 4-point game. I want to make sure. Yep. They have the Suns as 4-point favorites. They're minus 172 on the money line. The Bucks are plus 144 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 218.5. In Game 4, Booker had 42 points, but nobody else on the team stepped up. Nobody else on the team had even 20 points. Chris Paul has been non-existent the last couple games. Suns are going to need the role players to step up at home tonight. Bucks, Giannis had another big game, and Giannis had like 25, and Middleton had 40. And Holiday played as the last 2 games has really frustrated Paul and been real big on the defensive side for the Bucks. But I like the Suns here. I'd probably take them to minus 4. And I also like the over 218.5. I like the Suns are at home. I think Bridges, Johnson, and Payne are more comfortable at home. Will shoot the ball a little better. Johnson shot the ball good last game, but they need Payne and Bridges to step up, especially with Chris Paul not stepping up. But I think the role players will be big tonight for the Suns being at home. I think Booker's going to have another big game. I like the Suns, like I said, minus 4. Also like the over 218.5. The first 2 games of this series, I think game 1, they scored, the total was like 226. And then the second game of the series, it was like 225. And then game 3 was 220. And game 4 was even less than that. It was a little lower than that. So, but I look for these 2 teams to start scoring more like they did the first 2 games they were in Phoenix. I think that's going to happen again tonight in Phoenix. So I like the over 218.5 on that game too. But like I said, that game isn't until Saturday night. But since we're not live tomorrow, I just thought I would go ahead and talk about it a little bit. Well, since we're not live during the day with Easy Money. Before we move on real quick, don't forget we're live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 11 with Easy Money, a sports betting show. Come join us. We're giving out winners. Then we're also live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern with Gonzo Sports Room GSR. Come join us for that. Both those shows are live on YouTube and Twitch. Follow us on social media, Instagram and Twitter at Gonzo Sports Room. You can find me at Chris D. Gonzalez on Facebook or Chris Gonzalez on Twitter or at Gonzalez Sports. Check out our YouTube page. We've got a lot of entertaining content on there. While you're on there, please hit that subscribe button. We really appreciate it. Also hit that bell so you get notifications of when we're live. Also, another big announcement that we have is we now have merch. We have some T-shirts and some hats. There's more stuff coming on the way. That's just the beginning of it. But go check out our merch page. You can find that at streamlabs.com/Gonzalez Sports /merch. Or you can just click on the link that's in the video description. And also the link is in the ticker going across the bottom of your TV screen. But all right, let's talk some baseball. Haven't had no baseball week because of the All-Star break. Find the right page here. That's not. Here we go. All right. First game we have is at 2:10 this afternoon is the Minnesota Twins against the Detroit Tigers. The Twins are -1.5 on the run line, -122 money line. Over under for this game is set at 7.5. You have Barnes on the mound for the Twins. Urena is on the mound for the Tigers. Tigers have been an up and down team. It seems like every time I bet against them that they win, and then when I decide to take them, they lose. And the Twins have been the same way. Neither one of these teams have been real consistent this season so far. I'm trying to get my notes to pull up on this slow phone. Come on. All right. Just 1 second. Oh, it's been a crazy morning already. Here we go. Sometimes technology just don't want to work. Okay, yeah, but like I said, you have the Twins at -1.5 on the run line, -122 money line. Sorry about that. I was having some technical issues there. I had to take care of real quick. And Tigers are at +104. Over-unders at 7.5. I would lean toward the Tigers in this game. I like Urena on the mound a little more than I do Barnes. And I would take them I lean toward the money line. I lean toward the money line at +104. Next game is the Marlins at the Phillies. The Marlins are -1.5 on the run line. They're -124 money line. Phillies are +106 money line. And the over-under is set at 7. You got Alcantara on the mound for the Marlins. Moore on the mound for the Phillies. Moore has an ERA of 5.40, and he has only made it past 5 innings once this season. Alcantara for the Marlins had a good first half, and with this being a 7-inning game, because this is game one of a doubleheader today, I can see him going all 7 innings. I like the Marlins here. Money line at minus 124. Next game is the Padres at the Nationals. Padres are minus 1.5 on the money line, or minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 138 money line. Nationals are plus 118 money line. Over-under for this game is set at 9. You have Paddock on the mound for the Padres. Fetty on the mound for the Nationals. This is a game. It's close, but I lean toward the Padres here. I like Paddock on the mound, and the Padres have an explosive offense. So I would lean toward the Padres on that game, and I would lean toward the. I think I like the under 9 on that game. Next game is the Texas Rangers at the Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 255 money line. Rangers are plus 210 money line, and the over-under for this game is set at 9.5. Okay, so it's moved down a little bit. Over-under was at 10 last night. You have Lyles on the mound for the Rangers and Ray on the mound for the Blue Jays. Lyles has struggled on the mound first half of the season, and righties have hit .313 off of him. The Rangers are 13-30 on the road this season, and the 13 road wins is the fewest in the American League. For the Blue Jays, Ray's on the mound. He is 5-2 and has an ERA of 2.43. Jays have one of the better offenses in the AL. They have some great right-handed hitters in Vladimir Jr., Bichette. I like the Jays here. The minus 295 money line, or minus 255 money line is a little too steep for me, so I like the Jays at minus 1.5 on the run line. And I also like the under 9.5 for that game. Then the next game is going to be a game I'll be paying a whole lot of attention to. It's the Milwaukee Brewers against the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds are minus 1.5 run favorites. They're minus 130 on the money line. Brewers are plus 110 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 9. You have Hauser on the mound for the Brewers, Malley on the mound for the Reds. The Reds and the Brewers played a 4-game series right before the All-Star break. They played a 4-game series in Milwaukee. The Reds won that series 3-1 in Milwaukee to get within 4 for the division lead with the Brewers. I like the Reds tonight with Malley on the mound. He's been pretty solid all season. And the Reds have offense that can put up runs. I'm going to go. I would lean toward the under 9 on this game, but I do like the Reds money line. Then next game is the Tampa Bay Rays against the Atlanta Braves. Braves are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 134 money line. The Rays are plus 116 money line, and the over-under for this game is set at 8.5. You have Watch on the mound for the Rays. Morton's on the mound for the Braves. Watch has struggled this season, and the Rays' offense has been up and down. The Braves have Morton on the mound. Opponents are hitting only .211 off Morton. Braves also acquired Jock Peterson from the Cubs yesterday to try to help fill in some from where Acuna Jr. got hurt. I lean toward the Braves at the minus 134 money line, mainly because I like the pitching matchup. Next game is the Houston Astros at the Chicago White Sox. These are two of the best teams in the American League right now. The Astros are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 138 money line. The White Sox are plus 118 money line. Over under for this game is set at 8.5. You got McCullers on the mound for the Astros. He has a 2.94 ERA. The Astros do have one of the best offenses in the league. Cease is on the mound for the White Sox. He has a 1.81 ERA at home. Has struggled against the Astros this season, giving up 4 runs and 7 runs the last 2 times he's faced the Astros. I would lean toward the Astros in this game, and I would lean toward the over 8.5. And basically don't. I like the White Sox, but Cease scares me just because he struggled against the Astros. He's been tough at home this year. You get the White. Wait a minute, I'm gonna go White Sox on this. I can get them at plus money. I'm gonna bank that Cease is gonna pitch better against the Astros at home. So I like the Astros at minus 138 on the money line. And then I lean toward the over 8.5. Next game is the Dodgers at the Rockies. Dodgers are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 198 money line. The Rockies are plus 166 money line. Over under for this game is set at 11.5. For the Dodgers, you have Urias on the mound. And for the Rockies, you have Sensatella. Sensatella is 2-8 with a 4.5 ERA. And his last 4 starts, he's gave up 10 runs in 24 innings and has a 3.75 ERA. This is a game I'm personally probably going to stay away from, but I do like I lean toward the Dodgers here, and I lean toward the under 11.5. The next game we have in baseball is the Mariners at the Angels. Angels are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 148 money line. The Mariners are plus 126 money line. Over under for this game is at 8.5. The Mariners have Flexen on the mound. He has a 6.87 ERA on the road. He has not won a road game since May 7th. And the Mariners as a team have been hitting 199. So they struggle to score runs. You have Haney on the mound for the Angels. He's been decent. Hasn't been great, but hasn't been terrible either. But the Angels are also hitting 271 at home. I like the Angels here at the minus 148. I just don't think the Mariners offense is going to be able to score enough runs. I would lean toward the under 8.5, just because I don't think the Mariners are going to score a lot of runs. Then you have the Indians at the Athletics. Athletics are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 205 money line. Indians are plus 172 money line. And the over-under for this game is set at 8.5. You have Morgan on the mound for the Indians. And you have Bassett on the mound for the Athletics. I like the Athletics in this game. Minus 205 might be. I really don't like taking that high of a favorite, but you can use them in a parlay, or you can take the minus 1.5 run line if you want to. But I like the minus 205, and I'd probably use a parlay. But Morgan has an ERA of 8.44. And Bassett has an ERA of 3.28. Both these teams' offenses are pretty decent. But I like the pitching matchup here, so I would go with Oakland at the minus 205 money line. Then you have the Chicago Cubs against the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Cubs are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 148 money line. Arizona is plus 1.5, plus 126 money line. Over under for this game is set at 9. You got Bumgarner on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Hendricks on the mound for the Cubs. I lean toward the Cubs in this game. I think the Cubs offense can get to Bumgarner, and the Diamondbacks just don't have much offense. That's why I lean toward the Cubs. So I would lean toward the Cubs at minus 148 money line, and I'd also lean toward the under 9 because, like I said, the Diamondbacks aren't a very good team. All right, hold on one second. Because for some reasons, all of today's games aren't showing up on FanDuel. That's all the games that are on that I go through. They're on FanDuel, and there's more games than that today. Let's see, we talked about that. I just want to make sure I didn't miss no games because I know earlier some of the games weren't on FanDuel. Okay, Nationals, Padres. Okay, there. All right, now that was Monday. Give me just one second. I'm getting to where today's games are. Okay, here we are. Today. All right. There's one. Mets at the Pirates. I like I would take the Mets in that game. I'm not sure what the spread is, though. Like I said, because it's not on FanDuel. But I like the Mets. Are a little bit. They're a better team than the Pirates. You have the Red Sox at the Yankees. If they do play that game, Yankees are having COVID issues, so I don't know if they're going to be able to play that game. If they do play that game, I like the Red Sox just because their offense has been on a roll, and the Yankees are going to be missing a few of their players. Let's see. Talked about that game. You have the Orioles at the Royals. I would lean toward the Royals in this game. Then you got the Giants at the Cardinals. I like the Giants in this game. Giants are one of the better teams in the National League. Cardinals have been struggling. So I like the Giants over the Cardinals. Like I said, I'm not sure what the spread is on there, so that would affect whether I take like money line or the run line. But I do like the Giants. We talked about that one. Okay, I think that's all the baseball games for today. All right, we'll move on to and talk a little bit of the Open Championship of Golf. It's going on right now. Before we move on, though, don't forget we're live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday on YouTube and Twitch with Easy Money, a sports betting show at 11 p.m. Eastern Time. Come join us. We're giving out winners. We're also live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern with GSR Gonzo Sports Room, our sports betting show. That show is also live on YouTube and Twitch. Follow us on social media at Twitter and Instagram at Gonzo Sports Room. You can find me at Chris Gonzalez or at Gonzalez Sports on Twitter. It's Chris D. Gonzalez on Facebook. You can also find me at Chris Gonzalez on Instagram. Also, another big announcement. We do now have merch. We have some t-shirts and a couple hats as of now. More merch is on the way. But check out our merch store at streamlabs.com/Gonzalez Sports /merch. Or you can click on the link that's in the video description. Link's also going across the bottom of the screen here on the ticker. So please check that out. Also, before we move on, we'll be live tomorrow night, Saturday, July 17th, with UFC Fight Night watch along, live reaction, whatever you want to call it. Basically, watch along for the main card. We'll be live at about 9:45 tomorrow night. Come join us on that. I got some UFC picks I'll be giving out here also as well today. So come join us for that. Also check out our YouTube page. Please hit that subscribe button. Also, while you're at the merch page, there's also a donation page there. If you'd like to make a donation to help the show grow, we greatly appreciate that too. Appreciate everybody that's been listening. But all right, let's talk some about this. About the Open Championship in golf. Colin Morikawa came out this morning on fire. Shot six under. Was one shot away from tying the Open Championship record for the lowest round at this course. And but no, he finished at 6 under, so he's 9 under total for the tournament. The leader after yesterday was, of course, the name's going to escape my head. Louis Oosthuizen at -6, and Jordan Spieth was right there like -4 or -5. Spieth and Oosthuizen are playing now. Morikawa finished at 9 under right now. He's in the lead, but some of these guys that are playing in the afternoon are going to have a chance to maybe jump ahead of him, but he's the leader so far. Spieth is playing good. McIlroy struggled, but it looks like he's going to barely make the cut. But he hasn't been able to get anything. He wasn't able to get anything going today. This guy named Van Leer that played a heck of a round today. I think he shot 5 under this morning. He's up. I think he's at 5. I think he's at 6 under so far. It just sucks because if you want to try to watch it live, they started at like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning here on Eastern time. So hell, you got to be up all night to watch it. It's on now where you can watch the afternoon groups, but you miss half. You miss half the groups. Couple matchups you have today. You have Spieth, or no, that's the winner. Right now, Spieth is favored to win at +250. Oosthuizen's second at +350. Morikawa's at +350. I like Morikawa. The way he was playing today, he looks like he's in the zone. It was Van Tonder that had the other good round today. He's at -6. Spieth and Oosthuizen both are at 7 under right now. So they're both 2 shots behind Morikawa. But I like Morikawa to finish out the weekend strong. All right, let's talk some UFC. Got a UFC Fight Night coming up this weekend. Talk about it. Talk about that. Go through a few of these fights, and then I'll give out my picks for today's games. Okay. Hold on. Oh, that's why. I'm on the main card. That's why it wasn't looking right. Okay, first fight on the prelims for the UFC Fight Night this Saturday night. Prelims start at 7. Main card starts at 10. You have Alan Badeau against Rodrigo Nascimento. Nascimento is a minus 350 favorite, and Badeau is a plus 280 underdog. Badeau is 8-2, 0-1 in UFC. He lost his debut to Aspinall by TKO and KO. This is a fight in the heavyweight division as well. Nascimento is 8-1, 2-1 in the UFC. He lost to Dawkins by TKO KO his last fight. To take Nascimento money line at minus 350, I really don't want to do that. There's not a whole lot of value there. But I do like Nascimento to win this fight by finish. I'm leaning toward taking the double chance, TKO or submission at minus 195, or just take the submission at, or you can pick them just to win by submission at plus a dollar, or like I said, you can get the double chance where it's TKO, KO, or submission at minus 195. That's what I like on this fight is the double chance. But I do think Nascimento is going to win by a finish. Next fight, you have Francisco Figueiredo against Malcolm Gordon. Figueiredo is 12-3-1, and he's overall he's 1-0 in UFC. He beat Jerome Rivera by unanimous decision in his last fight. He's not a great striker, but he does average four takedowns per every 15 minutes, and 10 of his 12 wins in his professional career, he's won by finish. Malcolm Gordon is 12-5. Overall, 0-2 in UFC. Has struggled in UFC. Has lost both of his UFC fights inside the distance. Doesn't really have hardly any grappling. Has a little bit of a weak chin. I like Figueiredo to win. I want to take him double chance as well by TKO, KO, or submission. You get that. I think it's plus 115. Let me check on that real quick. See what the odds are on that. I think as of last night, it was at plus 115. I haven't checked them this morning yet. It's minus 110. Minus 110 by for Figueiredo to win by KO, TKO, or submission. So that would be minus 110. All right. That's what I like. I like the double chance on there. Francisco Figueiredo winning by TKO, KO, or submission. You get that at minus 110. Next fight on the prelims is Anderson Dos Santos against Mike Johns. This is a fight in the bantamweight division. Miles Johns is a minus 190 favorite. Dos Santos is a plus 160 underdog. Johns is 11-1, 3-1 in UFC. Won his last fight by TK or KO. He has a takedown defense of 87%. And he's a pretty good grappler. Dos Santos is 21-8, 1-2 in the UFC. Won his last fight by submission. His striking accuracy is 28%. I think Johns is the better striker, and he has decent grappling. So I like Johns' money line at the minus 190. Next fight, you have Khalid Taha against Sergey Morozov. Taha is a minus 154 favorite. Morozov is a plus 130 underdog. Taha is 13-3 overall, 1-2 in the UFC. Lost to Barcelos by unanimous decision. This is also a bantamweight fight. Has a takedown or a striking accuracy of 35%, takedown defense is 61%. Morozov is 16-4 overall, 0-1 in UFC. He lost his debut by submission to Umar Nurmagomedov. His striking accuracy is at 23%. Takedown defense at 34%. I like Taha in this fight at the minus 154 money line. I just think I don't think Morozov's striking is very good, and I think he's going to have trouble taking Taha down. Next fight is in the women's bantamweight division. You have Amanda Lemos against Montserrat Ruiz. Lemos is a minus 550 favorite. Ruiz is a plus 410 underdog. Montserrat Ruiz is 10-1 overall, 1-0 in UFC. Beat Cheyenne Buys by unanimous decision her last fight. Striking is decent. Her strong point is grappling. She averages 4 takedowns for every 15 minutes. She does have she averages 2 submission attempts every 15 minutes. Her takedown accuracy is 80%. But then you have Amanda Lemos, who's 9-1 overall, 3-1 in UFC. She beat Livana Souza her last fight by KO. She's on a 3-fight win streak. She averages 2 takedowns every 15 minutes. Her takedown accuracy is 100%, and her takedown defense is 100%. I like Lemos in this fight. But I'm not going to bet straight up at minus 550. There's no value for me there. I like the double chance that you can get here on FanDuel, TKO or KO or submission at plus 110. So that's what I like for that fight. I like Lemos, double chance, TKO or KO or submission at plus 110. And last fight on the prelims is Daniel Rodriguez against Preston Parsons. Rodriguez is 14-2 overall, 5-1 in the UFC. He beat Mike Dorsey by unanimous decision in his last fight. And Rodriguez has pretty good power. Rodriguez is a minus 300 favorite. Parsons is a plus 245 underdog. Preston Parsons is 9-2. He's making his UFC debut. He's on a 4-fight win streak. He has won all 9 of his fights that he's won by submission. None of his fights have gone past the second round. I know he's a big underdog, and we don't know a whole lot about him. Like I said, he's making his UFC debut, but it sounds like he has ways to finish fights. I'm going to roll with the underdog here on this one. I see some value with him. I like Parsons at the plus 245. Or you can get Parsons to win by submission at plus 700. And, I mean, he's won all 9 of his fights by submission. So if he wins, it's probably going to be by submission. But I'll probably just go with Preston Parsons money line at 245. We'll roll with the underdog here. Okay, that's all the prelims for this Saturday night. Before I go through the main card for Saturday night, don't forget we're live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 11 a.m. with Easy Money, a sports betting show. It's 11 a.m. Eastern time, and that's on YouTube and Twitch. We're also live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with GSR Gonzo Sports Room at 1 p.m. Eastern time. That show is also on YouTube and Twitch. Follow us on social media at Twitter and Instagram at Gonzo Sports Room. You can find me on Twitter at Chris Gonzalez or at Gonzalez Sports. You can also find me on Facebook at Chris D. Gonzalez. We do now have merch. Please check out our merch store at streamlabs.com/Gonzalez Sports /merch. Or you can also find the link in the video description. And it's also going across the bottom of the screen in the ticker. One thing I did forget to announce, so I'll go ahead and announce it real quick. Starting Monday, Easy Money, a sports betting show, will be live 5 days a week. And that'll be starting on Monday. All right. So, and also don't forget we're going to be live tomorrow night at 9:45 on YouTube and Twitch with live reaction to the UFC Fight Night main card. Come join us tomorrow night. Should be a good time. But all right, let's talk UFC Fight Night main card here. First fight on the main card is Billy Quarantillo against Gabriel Benitez. Quarantillo is a plus 136 underdog. Benitez is a minus 164 favorite. Quarantillo is 15-3 overall. He's 4-1 in the UFC. He lost his last fight to Gavin Tucker. He has a striking accuracy of 64%, and his grappling is decent. Quarantillo's a strong striking, and he also has real good or strong takedown defense. I like Quarantillo as the slight underdog in this fight at the money line plus 136. Next fight is Dustin Stoltzfus against Rodolfo Vieira. Vieira is a minus 235 favorite. Stoltzfus is the plus 194 underdog. Vieira is 7-1 overall, 2-1 in the UFC. He lost his last fight by submission to Anthony Hernandez. Vieira doesn't have the best striking, but his grappling is great. He averages 7 takedowns per 15 minutes. I look for him to get for him to be able to take Stoltzfus down. Or wait a minute. Yeah. No, Stoltzfus is 13-2, 1-1 UFC. He lost his last fight to Dacus by unanimous decision. He has decent striking. His takedown accuracy is only 12%. His takedown defense is 62%. I think Vieira is going to be able to get take him down. So I lean toward the. I like Vieira at the minus 235 money line. Vieira at minus 235 money line, and most of that is because I think, even though he don't have the best striking, I think his grappling is going to be too much for Stoltzfus. Next fight, we have Jeremy Stephens against Mateusz Gamrot. Stephens is a plus 180 underdog. Gamrot's a plus or minus 215 favorite. Stephens is 28-18 overall, 15-17 in the UFC. He lost his last fight by TKO KO to Calvin Kattar. Stephens has not won a fight since 2018. Gamrot is 18-1 overall, 1-1 in the UFC. Won his last fight by TKO KO over Scott Holtzman. Gamrot averages 5 takedowns per 15 minutes, and his takedown defense is 100%. I like Gamrot here at minus 215 over Jeremy Stephens. Then you have Marion Renault against Miesha Tate. Renault is plus 120 underdog. Tate is a minus 142 favorite. Renault is 9-7-1 overall, 5-6-1 in UFC. She lost her last fight to Marcy Chasen by unanimous decision. Renault averages 3 strikes per minute. Tate is 18-7 overall, 11-6 in UFC. She has not fought since 2016, and she lost that fight to Raquel Pennington. And Tate's averaging 2 strikes per minute. Just because I don't think Renault striking is that great, even though Tate's coming off a long layoff, I like Tate on the money on at minus 142. I think Tate's going to be able to get the fight on the ground and do some ground and pound. And then in the main event of tomorrow's fight night, you have Islam Makhachev against Thiago Moises. Makhachev is a minus 820 favorite. Moises is a plus 570 underdog. Makhachev is 19-1 overall, 8-1 in UFC. He's on a 7-fight win streak. In his last fight, he beat Dober by submission. Makhachev has a grappling advantage. He averages 5.5 takedowns per 15 minutes, and his takedown defense is at 93%. Moises is 15-4 overall, 5-2 in the UFC. His takedown defense is at 63%. I just don't think Moises has enough offense to keep up with Makhachev. And but I'm not going to take Makhachev straight up at minus 820. There's no value in that. I look for Makhachev to win this fight, to finish the fight. I would lean toward, or actually, what I like is double chance Makachev by TKO, KO, or submission, and you get that at plus 140. Plus 140. So yeah, so I like, if you've been on FanDuel, they have the double chance. I like the Makachev to win by KO, TKO, or submission at plus 140. Like I said, it's just minus 820 is too big of a favorite to bet on him straight up. That's all the fights on the card. We covered the prelims and the main card. Don't forget, we will be live tomorrow night with live reaction to the UFC fight night, Makhachev versus Moises. So come join us for that. But before we get out of here, let me give you my. We'll get to the picks of the day. You can also find the picks of the picks I give out daily on our social media accounts on Twitter and Instagram at Gonzo Sports. I also post them on my social media account, personal social media accounts. Chris D. Gonzalez on Facebook. On Twitter, it's Chris Gonzalez or A Gonzalez Sports. I'm going to go through and give you guys the picks I like for the baseball games tonight. I'll put out my pick for the official pick for the basketball game tomorrow night as it gets closer. But as of now, I like the Suns -4, and I like the over 218.5. But I'll put out more about that tomorrow. But for baseball tonight, I like the Blue Jays -1.5 against the Rangers. I like I'm going to go with the Braves over the Rays. Go with the Angels over the Mariners. I like the Reds over the Brewers. I like the Mets over the Pirates. And that's going to be all my picks for today. So to recap, I like the Blue Jays -1.5. I like the Braves over the Rays. The Angels over the Mariners. The Marlins over the Philly. That's game 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one was that? Okay, yeah. Let me go through them real quick. I read the wrong one. I like the Blue Jays -1.5. Braves money line, Angels money line, the Reds money line, the Mets money line, and then I'm gonna go with the Marlins money line against the Phillies. So I took 6 games for baseball tonight. Give a shout out to Bazanji for the music. All right, before we get out of here, don't forget, we will be live tomorrow night at around 9:45 for live coverage of the UFC Fight Night main card. Also, don't forget we're live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 11 with GSR, or not with GSR, with Easy Money, a sports betting show. We're also live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday with GSR Gonzo Sports Room at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Both them shows are on YouTube and Twitch. You can also find the audio version of both those shows on Spotify, on Anchor Podcast, on Apple Podcast, on Google Podcast. About anywhere where you can find podcasts, you can find the audio version of both Easy Money and GSR. We also have merch available now. We have a couple GSR we have a GSR t-shirt, a GSR hoodie, Easy Money t-shirt, and an Easy Money hoodie out. We also have an Easy Money hat and a GSR hat out as of now. We have some more items coming here soon. So please check out check out our merch store. Also, in that same link as the merch store, we have a donation page if you'd like to make a donation to help the page grow. But the link to the merch store and the donation page is streamlabs.com/Gonzalez Sports/merch. Or you can click on the link that's in the video description. And the link has also been going across the bottom of the screen on the ticker. Appreciate everyone that's joined us. Hope all you bettors out there win some money this weekend. Have a good Friday. Have a safe weekend. Hope to see you guys here in about an hour for GSR. Peace.
Killing every single beat I'm touching. Sick with it, need a Robitussin. Moving fast, but I'm never rushing. Damn boy, it's really other son. Say you poppin', but I know you wasn't. Not my brother and you not my cousin. Yeah, nah, we never buddy. I like to drink to my vision fuzzy. Money got me feeling lovey-dovey. I say a prayer to the God above me. Tell him I'm back, yeah. I gotta stay in my zone, man. Maybe I'll come with the dogs, yeah. Maybe I'll do it alone, yeah. Either way, I get what's sold to me. Never believe what's told to me. City on lock, I hold the key. We can't link, I got goals to me. Yeah, that's facts. Put the island on my back. Grind cause we gotta eat. Yeah, we the ones they wanna see, man. With the mob, talk that talk. Seiko P shit. Feel so big, talking Papa Sean and Meech. Yeah. We had some pride. Put it aside. Yeah. Cutting the pie. With all the guys, yeah. Made mistakes and then I made up my mind. What other side? I gotta grind, yeah. I gotta grind. I gotta grind. All of the time, yeah. 24/7, 365.